Hey there everybody, it's RedX Parasite, back with more Metroid Other M. In the last episode, we turned the power back on in the main sector, and so now we're on our way back to Adam to get our next mission. Wish I could skip this. Game. You're so boring sometimes. This is like really... Is this going through the entire, like, story thing that it did the first time? That's kind of sad. Where's the magic skip? There we go. Ah, sweet relief of playing video games. Gotta love it. Now we're back in the really long hallway, which now gives us this really cool overhead view. Okay, I love this part. The game doesn't even give you like an actual cutscene. It's just like forced perspective. It's so great.
Went ahead to secure a route to a facility of interest.
So yeah, basically we're heading towards Sector 1. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Dot dot dot. Okay, let's go. So now we're gonna go up this elevator. This is the only time in the game that we will be going on this elevator. So enjoy it while it... Oh wow, it's over. Ha 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 ha, more hallways. Not much to talk about cause it's a hallway. Okay, so there's a missile expansion. If you jump on the left tube up here, go into Morph Ball. Yeah, either you get this missile expansion right now, or you get it at the very end of the game, so I would highly recommend getting it right now. And so now I have a really long elevator ride. Not really that long. Oh, I wanted to enjoy doing nothing. So if you noticed as I was going down, other than the fact that I just fell, because that technically counts as going down, there was some kind of upgrade. That was not what I wanted to do. All aboard the failboat. Woo woo. But there is an upgrade on the ledge up there, so let's go get that, shall we? Da 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 da. Going up. Those are puffers, by the way. They explode and cause bad things. So avoid them. So up here we have an energy part. Now one of the things that makes this game different than its predecessors is that in previous Metroid games you got your energy expansions in tanks. Now this game still has energy tanks, it's just that there are 5 energy tanks and 16 of these energy parts. Now getting 4 energy parts will get you another energy tank. It's basically Nintendo's way of putting in more upgrades. So that was the first one. And now there's more enemies. Yeah, one of the common things that the game will do to not necessarily waste time, but to keep you occupied and make it a little bit longer... Can I jump on this thing? Thank you. But to occupy you will be to lock the doors and make you fight a whole bunch of enemies. So now we're treated to a panoramic view of 3 elevators. It's really spectacular. And we're just gonna run in the one labeled 1. I know, it's really hard to figure it out. It took me like hours to figure this out the first time I played this.
Bound for Sector 1, a level 3. Warning is now in effect in Sector 1.
Ooh, scary.
Please avoid traveling alone and remain
That's
calm.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Stay alert to your surroundings
I'm
at
going to
all
travel alone. And remain armed. You kind of just run along here and... Oh look, another forced save. This is gonna get old fast. So Sector 1's pretty big. It's fairly decent in size. So, let's start exploring it. Let's start with the hallway, that's great. This room's a bit better. There's a whole bunch of Rios and Venus flytraps. Those can get quite annoying. So now I have a barrier, you can destroy this with a missile. And it burns in a very spectacular fashion. And the door's locked. Wait, what was that? Whoa! Hey there! How you doing? These are like chameleon things. You can lock onto them using your missiles, and then after you blast them with the missile, they'll be stunned for a number of seconds, and you can go and do a final strike. The final strike, as the name indicates, once an enemy gets damaged enough, sometimes the enemies will kind of like fall down into some kind of like a prone animation, I would guess. And once they do that, you can press 1 and run towards them, and you can kill them in one hit with the final strike. It's fairly obligatorily named and great. That never happens to me. Repeat, never. Except now. This is just so great. I love you, Let's Play Curse. Just love you. I also love giant helixes. Just kind of running up endlessly and oh wait, there's the end. And we have another forced save. Great. And so I'm just going to ignore these enemies completely. See how they feel about it. Oh wait, they don't have feelings. Oh my god. Yeah, so if those Venus flytrap enemies eat you, then all you have to do is just go into morph ball mode, and I got hit. Great. But if they eat you, just go into morph ball mode, lay a couple bombs, and that will... And what was that? Oh no, it's a new enemy type. Otacon, what is it? So these do have an official name, but what the heck? That has never happened to me before either. Usually what you have to do is you have to blast these... That did not go well. That did really not go well. Usually what you have to do is you blast them with the beam, then you do an overhead blast, and that'll get them into the prone animation that you can strike. At least that's what I usually use to take these down. That one, for some reason, just decided to go into the prone animation like right away. I don't know what it was thinking, because it made it easier for me to kill it, but whatever, it makes my life easier, so who really cares? So that door down there, by the way, is locked, so I have to go over here. Fuss not. Well, I can't get past that. I wonder if there's some way I could get around it or something. Hey look, an open ventilation duct. That also has a missile inside. 2 for the price of 1, Grandma. Because you're getting a way forward and a missile expansion. So now we're going to be treated to yet another cutscene. So in this one, Samus finds a corpse. Yes. Fact. Gasp. It's a corpse. Just like I told you.
The large cage-like booth looked like something had been raised in it.
No, there's just a cage.
And
We're
in
just
one
kind of
corner
using
was
it
the
for like
miserable
nothing
form
whatsoever.
of a researcher's corpse. This victim hadn't sustained the same injuries. The dead I'd seen had been torn apart by something large. This one had been attacked by a different type of creature.
Ooh, it's a
And as I studied the violence this
mystery.
creature had wrought, I felt something in the air. The presence of a dark intelligence.
Ooh, scary. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, that door locks once you leave it. So what we have to do here is blast the zoomer in the pipe with a missile, and then it will open up a path back so you can get outside again. So now I guess we have nothing left to do but go back here. And what was that? Where is it? Oh, come on. Or is it over here? No, I swear it's... I'm missing it. There, it's right... I never have these problems. Never. Game! But more importantly, what is that thing? Okay, that was weird.
Samus, proceed through the hatch I just unlocked. Your
Wait,
next destination is a
you
little
can unlock
further
doors
ahead.
remotely, which means you could have saved me the trouble of doing that whole entire loop around. I'm being watched. Just smile and walk away. Smile and walk away. This room is the first example or something. Wow, I totally just missed what I was going to talk about. Is the first place where you will encounter holograms. So, in order to more or better simulate the environments that they're trying to make here on the battleship, they use these holograms so that you can't tell that you're actually inside a building, because there's the natural foliage, but you can't make everything look realistic unless you have holograms. So basically you interact with those terminals up there, and it will cause the force fields to die. So that's fairly important, because they use that a lot, especially in Sector 1, at least. So like in this room, you can tell that the force field is on. Just gotta get rid of this hive. We'll stop spinning them out, thank you. And then we will find that there's a secret tunnel behind it. Just kind of roll along here and let a bomb blow that up. Because who doesn't like explosions? Oh, come on. Die. Die, Rio. You don't belong in this world. No, seriously, you don't belong here. This is like a spaceship. You belong in the wild. So we turn the force field off, and we piss that creature off. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to be. It's like, it has two heads, and they're both kind of like dinosaur-ish. It's weird. But since I don't feel like I could just be cheap and kill it at a distance with missiles. Hooray for spamming and cheapness. Although if those things eat you, then they can be quite a pain. Ow. Ow! Jerk. Okay, so if you look... Okay, just don't let me explain. Thanks. Game. Okay, so if you look at this door, you'll see that it's flashing orange, which means that it is currently locked, but in a different way than us saving will fix it. You'll notice that the power is off in this room. So we're gonna have to go find some terminal somewhere that will turn the power back on. So let's go do that, shall we? So if you go over here, you will walk into this room and you'll see like a little clue over there in the corner. So we open up this door and we find another unique to this game kind of upgrade. It's called an acceleration charge. It makes your beam charge faster, and that's all it does. There are a total of 6 in the game. So it doesn't seem like it does much at this point. But trust me, once I get all 6 of them, my beam will charge ridiculously fast. And so now we're having fun climbing a broken elevator shaft or something. Oh, come on. I'm not going to fail at this. I'm doing it! So if you aim at this and you hit it with the missile, see the ceiling starts to kind of drop a little. Oh no, there's an enemy below us. Whatever shall we do? Oops. And it's dead. Yeah, it's that simple. Who to the ray? Da da da. If you roll over here, you can get another missile expansion. Haha! Just handing out missile expansions like candy. And speaking of handing out missile expansions, if you roll over here, you can get another one. It's on the right side. There are multiple entrances to this tunnel, so you need not fret about which one to choose. So many choices. Although it doesn't really matter. They're all the same in the end. Our path is blocked by garbage. And garbage. And that's a zoomer. Now we get to roll a lot. Let's see if I can hit this. There's one. Ah, crap. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to get. Or not. Most of the time you can kind of just roll across that like that. But apparently I was not good at doing that. Let's just kill these enemies with our charge beam. Oh, you are not dead yet. Okay, so if you aim it, you can see that you destroy some of these piles. So if you destroy the one in the bottom left corner over there, you'll see a morph ball tunnel, which leads to a, you guessed it, missile expansion. Very, very tricksy. Now that we have that, let's go up here. Destroy that. And that is a morph ball tunnel. And giant worm thing. How scary. This room can be quite annoying. But not if you're going to say it's annoying and then just kind of skip over everything. You know, that's cool. I'll roll with that. I'm okay with that. Progress is good. And now we just keep on rolling. And so the door locks again. That's fantastic. Oh, what do you know? It's our friends, the chameleon guys. Where are you? There you are. Come back here. Boom! I want to kill you. By shooting you in the face. Let's see. Yeah, this episode is starting to get a little bit on the longer side, so I'm going to end it here. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Red X Parasite, signing out.